Fueled by Deathcast.
This need to create, this need to make the music that you do it because when you got into the game, you didn't really hear anything that was speaking to you the way that you want to speak, through your music. Throughout your career, has it been therapeutic? Has it changed you, like being able to kind of get these different albums, these different ideas out?
Yeah, I mean, if I really stop and think about it, like, it's kind of crazy that I'm even here doing this at all. It's not it's definitely not something I was destined for. It's not something that I was immediately super talented at. But somehow the right things have worked, and I've placed my energies in the right places or whatever. The stars aligned, and somehow I've ended up in this fucking spot. And it's bizarre to think about. I don't know. I'm just grateful that I even have an opportunity to be an artist and to even speak to people in an era where I feel like most people feel extremely unheard and anonymous, and they're surrounded by all these people that seem famous that are like these big mirages,
Yeah.
But yeah, back to what you were saying at the beginning, I did make the balancing act because I wanted to hear something. I wanted to hear a kind of rap album that didn't exist. And like, there were certain songs or certain artists that at times touched on things that related to whatever, like, albatross I had in me. But I was like, I wanted to make one that was all that. That was just, it's called a balancing act, ironically, because it's a very imbalanced album. It's super fucking heavy and dark.
Yeah.
It's like,
but I mean, that's really awesome for the need to create again. And that brings me to the question I get to on this show all the time. You've now created quite the body of work, and like I've said a couple times, each of your albums pulls on different emotional threads, has a lot of imagery, has a lot of, I don't know, just push and pull to them. And you've put your mark on this world. What fuels you to keep going, to keep writing, and to keep, putting music out into the world? What fuels you to do that?
Legacy. I want to, everything's ephemeral, not going to be here forever. And it's a super narcissistic and selfish way to see it, but it's like I just want to leave something behind that has some value. And it's like I have an opportunity to keep adding to that. And I almost like, and that's why I take every song very seriously. I take every album even more seriously, because it's like, it's a representation. It'll always be the reflection of how I'm viewed, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I hold it so close. So like, I'll zoom in and out, and I'll zoom in all the way into a line on a song, but then it's like, okay, here's a song, there's a representation, but here's the album. You can't really know how the song works until you hear the whole album. Okay, but then eventually when you get enough albums, it's gonna be like, well, you don't really know how the discography works until you hear all the albums and all this. And it's like, it's just gonna get deeper and deeper over time if I, hopefully, you know what I mean?
Yeah.